We are live on YouTube, apparently. Somebody start talking about what happened last time.
Well, that's Tony's job, after all. So
I think somebody else should have a go, and then I'll just make sarcastic comments on the side as you go. Well, but what I mainly remember is getting my arse kicked by the beast in the labyrinth before Keriff came along and finished him off, luckily.
Well, and just cut him in half with one very nonchalant flick of his sword.
Yes.
But
not before the monster had given me a fucking great thwack.
Yeah, you have 5 points of damage. How many do you have left?
3.
Right, okay.
I immediately made a note to self, which is don't piss off Keriff. Unless he's unconscious or asleep or tied up.
Or has already used his once per session.
Yes, so we'd met some fellow on our way down who told us,
didn't we?
Yeah, who told us a very strange lyrics of a song about 9 doors, which presumably
that's right
are corresponding to 9 icons.
Yes. Bathos, or Bathos his name was.
Yeah. And then we were going through trying to find a cemetery with a temple in it, which was something, and we had to go past the abomination, or whatever they called it. The beast that we've just killed, to get to that. And that's where we think the emissary might be, because the emissary, according to Basha, that was his name.
Bathos.
Basha.
And Nasha, yeah.
According to Bathos, whatever his name was.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Doing very well.
The emissary was talking to him in his dreams and trying to guide him to him.
Yeah, I think the temple is through the cemetery. I think that's what I remember.
Didn't they say it was in the centre of the cemetery? I thought.
No. So just to remind you, you encountered the cemetery first, and then you went through the labyrinth, and you've been told that the base is at the centre of the labyrinth.
Right. Okay.
I remember helping somebody who bury the person they'd killed
in
the cemetery.
I did the Lady of the Tears thing, and I helped somebody, and I consoled them whilst they're alive, and I helped them accompany the dead to their resting place.
And thereby, earns himself what he hopes is going to be an experience point at the end of the evening. Blatantly.
It's called role-playing.
Oh, sorry. It's not. It's called earning experience.
Through role-playing.
Something role-playing.
And pretending.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not interrupting. I'm just tweeting our links everywhere, which I have done on our Twitter and our YouTube.
So was there anything else that we need to report from last time? So that beast was a nasty thing, because he got both me and Ghazi in some kind of netherworld where we were losing mind points very quickly.
Yeah, I remember you split into darkness, didn't you not?
So I'm down. I've got 5 mind points left. So I hope
I've
got
4 left. I've got 1 left.
Or 4. I do remember Kasim getting sort of a prophecy, if you like, that he may not be able to save the emissary, but the emissary could save him.
Yes.
That's right.
Which I'm surprised I remember, because I didn't write it down.
Yeah, that's very good, but that is almost exactly the words you needed. You needed to find the emissary, even though you couldn't save the emissary, they would save you, or something like that. I say something
and you also tried to start a fight with Keriff, and then probably wisely back down.
Or the other way around.
Was it the other way around? Okay.
I think we were just testing each other's boundaries as soldiers of a sort, and Kasim certainly feels that he has an understanding of Keriff now and has respect for him. So
you were testing each other's boundaries. You were feeling each other's wicker fences, were you?
Absolutely. Next, we're going to build a wall.
I think that's a new euphemism. Feeling someone's wicker fence.
Keriff suspected Kasim of being a Zolossian, didn't he? because of the way that Cassim was self-harming.
Mm.
We
Now,
also have Frex with us still, don't we? We're going to have to
Oh yes.
do something
Oh,
about
and
that.
wow.
And
There's still.
Thrax, who was scared of the creature that we killed with one hit.
Yeah, he should be going.
Obviously.
Okay, I got some renewed respect for these guys.
Or
he
at least
may be doing that.
for Keriff, at least. And thinks
He
everyone else
looked
is
pretty
just a poser.
nonchalant when he came over and said, "Yes, we fought those in the arena." So
Yeah.
did we leave it at that point, just at the end of that battle?
We did.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I can recall is that song that we heard being sung by Bathos.
Yes.
There were 9 doors which may pertain to the labyrinth or may not, and it's quite possible that each of those doors actually relates to an individual icon.
Which is what I said at the start.
I'm
Thanks for
sorry,
listening.
sir.
Thanks for listening, Phil.
I zone out
But
after a
it
while.
I know you
brings the
zone out when I'm
resume round
talking.
into a nice complete circle for everyone.
Yes.
Could I just do a bit of a sound check? Some of you are definitely quieter than others. So first of all, can you hear me?
Yep.
Are you fine? Yes.
fine.
Yeah.
Excellent. Nicholas, Keriff, can you say something?
Sing a song or
No, you're fine.
No.
That's great. Okay. Phil,
I'm sleepy.
I think you're a bit quiet.
you are a
Phil,
bit
actually.
quiet, Phil, actually.
Am I?
Yeah.
I can fix that. I have the technology.
Excellent.
Testing. Better?
That's better. That's better.
Okay, leave it there.
Jolly good. Dave, I think you're fine as Ocean.
Cool.
Tony?
1, 2, 3, 4. Testing.
Yeah,
Can you
you're
hear
good.
me? Can you hear me?
And Ghazi,
How's this? Loud and clear?
you're a bit quieter.
Bit quiet. Okay.
You're not bad though. You're not bad.
No, it's quite perfectly legible.
Legible.
Is it CFAX?
I'm reading you like a
Understandable. You know what I meant.
I love the fact that we've like 10 minutes in and all we're doing is like bantering and riffing and not actually running the scenario at all.
How's
I'm
that?
just typing, no time to chat. I am running a game.
I'm waiting for Matthew to insist that we clap to get the sync in.
We don't have to worry about that because we're not syncing the recording. It's happening on YouTube. So is there anything you'll want to do, and having recovered from the beastie and killed the beastie? When I say recovered, Tony, of course, you weren't broken, so you can't have any first aid.
So I'll just be limping along going, oh, this really hurts.
Yeah.
So we can't, remind me, we can't do any Medicaid on...
So Medicaid has
Tony,
to
can we?
be when you're broken, is it?
I think so. You
Coriolis.
can't do it to top up hit points.
What about mind points?
Yeah, what
Is that
about
the
mind?
same?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I think someone with a leadership can
Yeah, command, which I have got.
command, yeah.
Yes, command can pull you together.
But I'm not sure on the rules of that.
That sounds good. I would like a bit of that. If that's
Would you?
possible. I
I'll try
would.
and give a pep talk to everyone.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
Well,
load it up.
It will only have an effect on those that are short of mind.
And only if I
but-
actually do it.
Everyone then.
So you could rest for an hour and recover 1 mind point.
One.
And you can use, no. You can only use command or medicogi to treat someone who's suffered a breakdown.
Okay.
So just like with being
Okay.
broken.
Don't know why I bothered. But if people wanted to rest, we could also use that time to do any preparatory prayers that we might want to as we recover, I guess.
It says here Medicaid can also be used to recover mind points.
When you've had a breakdown.
It doesn't say that specifically, but I mean,
Which page are you looking at?
63.
92. Trump
60.
63. You can
It's a
use,
bigger number.
oh, hold on. Let me just check 63. I'm willing to be persuaded.
I guess it's just a general description of,
Yeah, I think
not the particulars.
Yeah, I think you can only use treatment on people that have been broken down.
Been broken. Okay.
Remember, of course, that the feel for mind points and hit points isn't they are actually damage on you. They are more like fatigue and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the crit is the damage.
Yeah, good point, actually.
Yeah.
That's something that is easy to kind of forget. It's just when you've reached breaking point and you have to stop, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, because like, you know, being wounded and losing hit points is analogous to cuts and scrapes and bruises and being a bit battered. I forget that. I always forget that.
I think there are some talents that can get you mind points or hit points back, but I don't think any of you have got them. So, do you want to rest for an hour, as the captain suggested?
Do I recover a hit point for resting for an hour as well?
You would recover a hit point, I think, yes.
When you're no longer broken, you recover 1 hit point per hour until you're fully healed. Okay.
I guess the question is there a downside to us having a quick rest, well, an hour's rest?
I'll tell you what, you could spend an hour discussing it, as you often do, Dave. And then
Well, we'll all be back on full hit points then, won't we? We'll be here all night.
Well, actually, I guess maybe there is a discussion to have about, do you want to spend longer than an hour?
I'm wondering whether I'm guessing actually that there isn't that kind of time urgency about what we're doing, because we have been days or weeks getting to this point already. So if he's, you know, another hour or two probably ain't going to make a lot of difference.
Yeah.
Okay, I might just throw you another random encounter or something while you're waiting. But apart from that, assuming you're going to keep watch in sort of some form of rotation and stuff like that, we're not going to Forbidden Lands this, don't worry.
It's only an hour, so I mean, Kasim and
Well, is it an hour or lots of hours? That's the question I'm asking.
Well, I guess it's up to Yaqub and Ghazi, because you're the ones who are most physically and mentally broken, aren't you?
I think there are lots of dodgy slummer types, aren't there?
Yeah, you encountered some, scared them off quite easily last time.
Well, should we compromise and just go hang around for a couple of
hour?
hours for a little rest? Well, I was going to suggest 2.
A couple, yeah.
Then we get 2 points back, yes.
Couple of hours.
Is everyone happy with that? 2 hours?
Yeah. Is that just mind points? Is that hit points
That's
as well?
points as well.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
Did the body of the beast, it kind of disappeared, didn't it, in a spiritual?
No, it kind of shrank, but there's bits of it there. So it's very dark fur that makes it very difficult to hit. It looked a lot bigger than it was when it was alive and breathing. I didn't share this picture, but I should have done. Let me just show you the picture on the rule book.
Can't really see it, actually.
Can't really see it particularly well.
No, it's quite dark, and you couldn't really see it very well.
That's pretty appropriate then.
Fire in that one, but there wasn't a breathing fire ability, so you got off there. However, what it did, it had the sort of power to make everything a lot more shadowy. So shadowy indeed that 2 of you got lost. And so I think it had the power to appear bigger than it was, but now it's dead. It's still pretty big.
So what I'm thinking is, if we come across some, you know, random scuzzers who are going to try and give us trouble, if we drag this corpse along with us, we can just say, "This is the beast, and look what we did to it." So sod off. You could to intimidation, maybe.
If some of you's got, who's got the most slots available on their encumbrance?
I've got loads. Well, I've got 3 actually.
3 was a number I had in my head, so you could, if you wanted, carry the corpse of it.
I think for the moment I will just drag it along with us.
Okay.
By its tail or something.
But right now you're resting there, are you?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm just going to roll a possible thing.
What's the worst that could happen?
Keriff kills somebody else in one blow.
That's it. Yeah.
The beast's mum turns
Being
up.
bored.
Yeah. And goes, Bernard? Bernard? What have you done to Bernard? Brian, come and help me. They've killed Bernard.
Okay.
I do apologise if anyone's got any relatives that they're deeply fond of who are called Bernard. And I've just taken the piss out of the name.
International, it's Bernard.
Oh, sorry.
So the labyrinth creaks around you. You feel that these corridors you're in are more like gantries, that there's very little sort of holding them to the structure of the ship, of the vessel. And although you do get your rest, you kind of, now you're still, remember the gravity is really low, so you don't kind of have a fear of falling or anything like that, but you definitely get a sense of the movement, that this is old, it's crumbling, and it's you're in a very precarious sort of position. And then towards the end of your couple of hours, I'll say towards the end, I'll spend a darkness point for this one, but this is just for, in fact, you're kind of disturbed from that by suddenly steam gushing out of a, up until that point, entirely what you thought was an entirely dead end of some sort of pipe. But somewhere in the station, something was activated, needed to let off gas the steam or whatever it was. And you're all suddenly showered with hot but not damaging thick mist. At which point, at the end of 2 hours, I think you decide it's probably time to move on.
Yep.
But you tell me, because you're the player characters. I don't want to take your agency away.
You just did. You just told us what we decided.
GM,
Well,
let's
you
get
were
on
going to
with
say
it.
you're going to stay for 2 hours anyway. So all I'm
In
doing
one
is
fell
waiting.
swoop, you took the agency away from 5 players. Thanks, Matt.
Do you ever feel like in a role-playing game you don't have free will and the GM's just railroading you? No, I think that would probably be seen. I was actually making a prayer, just refreshing my prayer to the judge at that time. So the same as previously, and as I hear that, I think, okay, that's a sign that it's a good time for us to move.
The judge is
Without saying
"Get up, buddy,
anything.
move on."
Yeah, without saying anything, I pick myself up and start putting everything back on and soldering up. And
Everything back on. Did you get naked? Whilst you were resting?
Yes, I did.
He's got a
Best
lot of
form of
equipment, I
prayer.
seem to remember.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm down one concussion grenade, but other than that, I've got not a huge amount, but yeah, various things that go in different pockets, and I just make eye contact with Keriff, and just sort of nod, and kind of give that impression that I'm readying up to move
And Keriff,
on.
what do you do?
I also get ready. But actually before this, during this 2-hour period, Keriff asks Ocean and Yaqub if the I love it phrase is still active.
I think so.
Who does it,
Okay.
But who does it apply to now?
Well, that's as far as Keriff is concerned, that only applies to one individual. But
I think at the moment it applies to the Necatra, doesn't it?
But do it just apply to whoever's name you say beforehand? So
Bear
you can
in
say,
mind
like,
that
Thrax, I love it.
And what's his name? I forgot his name. The Necatra are
Thrax.
kind of within.
Thrax.
Yeah.
It's the one thing I've written down, Matthew. I'm not.
yeah.
We're obviously having this like sotto voce or out of the hearing of the Necatra.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Do you still want me to kill the Necatra when you say I love it?
Or alternatively, I think if we're obviously kind of engaging with someone who's a threat, and then we say, I love it, then kill them as well.
It's whoever you're addressing at the time, I guess.
Yeah, that could go horribly wrong. But
It,
yeah.
it could.
It could, couldn't it? Yeah.
I am very much looking forward to the opportunity to say I love it, though.
All right, I'm looking at the wrong book now. That's why I can't find the wrong one. Okay.
But obviously anybody can say I love it if they want to, I guess. It's not just me. But...
So, are you ready to move on after a couple of hours?
Yes, I believe we are.
Again, Owl leads the way, and she takes you through this veritable maze. I think you should be, I mean, I'll let you make an observation test or something if you need to do this. Not now. But you're so confused by this, you're hoping that Owl doesn't die before she leads you back through here. She seems to know where she is going. It all feels really confusing to you. Then she says, she stops suddenly at a shaft that's going down, and she says, or she points to you, Kasim, who she's taken to be the leader of this group because of your authoritative telling people to do things. And she says, or signs, of course, most 2 ways.
2 words. First word.
Is that a film?
2 ways.
Yeah. And she describes it in a sort of slightly complex, because she's trying to, talk about 3D spaces in a minimal level of language, but you get the impression that this shaft she's by right here it looks like a totally empty shaft, but she says you can go down there, or we can climb down and come in a different way from the side.
So can we have a look down the shaft? How far can we see down it? What does it look like? How wide is it?
How climbable is it?
No climb. Float down.
Okay.
Low gravity.
Okay, who wants to jump off first then?
Which way danger? Which way more danger? Yeah.
Don't want to float up. You want newcomers. You want his temple. Yeah, down. Down temple, down danger.
But there's 2 ways.
There's two ways.
So which way is most danger? Big danger, little danger. Which way?
All danger at the end.
So this way, I'm kind of confused over what the 2 ways are. So one way is effectively what looks like a gentle drop, and the other way is.
Let me just see if I can if I can share my screen with you. Give me a moment, and I'm calling something up on the screen.
Remind me when we get out of here to sell my environment scanner, because it's useless.
We haven't really had a lot of environment, I suppose, to scan.
It just gives +2 to survival when you're spotting environmental threats. I think can I use it to kind of scan the layout of this place, but no.
Was that for detecting eco-terrorists?
It is, yeah. We haven't had much call for it in Ispatha and Nessar's company.
I'm kind of curious about which of my devices is going to be. doing this one. Hold on. Oh, undo.
That's going very slowly.
Okay.
That's the screen we're supposed to see. It's all very, very dark.
Very dark.
Oh, we see the screen mirroring screen.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, that's going to come into the child interface. Yeah.
So this is what he's trying to show you. And he's saying basically you get the impression that you can the temple is here, by which I mean this bit here.
Yeah.
But it's down.
The shaft that you're at the
Okay.
bottom of, or at the top of, you're midway up, goes down to here, and you can get off there and come out this way, or you can come along these corridors here. He'll take you another way. You can climb down and come along those corridors.
I think going down that shaft seems like a sensible idea.
Sensible. Convenient, at least. We could give it a go.
In terms of the objective that we're trying to achieve, it seems
Exactly.
probably more sensible than
Most
strolling
direct
along the
route.
corridor. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's give it a go.
Okay.
So I guess those with the best infiltration should go first, maybe?
Well, that won't be me.
Sure.
Mine's pretty good.
Keriff, yeah. Or
Mine's okay.
Maluk.
Mine's mediocre.
Okay, so
Well,
did I count two
Yes.
people being competent about their infiltration skills?
How about Keriff and Ghazi go first? I'll go down after you, and then Yaqub and Kasim bring up the rear.
Okay, Keriff and Ghazi first. Okay, so you step into the blackness of this shaft, and indeed, very gently float down to the floor below. Well, not the floor, but the shaft goes further down. But with Owl is with you as well, and she signals at you at the point where the floor that we need is coming up, and you can grab onto the side, the handles at various places, and pull yourself out of this sort of steady. And you realize that the shaft has actually kind of got, on one side of it, you go up, and on the other side, you go down. So you arrive at either. Oh, I've got to go back to screen sharing now. I might leave it on because it's quite a performance. Yeah, got to do that again. Yeah, so you arrive, I guess, down here on either one of these. I haven't really worked out which is the up and which is the down way. Somebody want to make an infiltration check?
Sure.
Presumably, the other person can give them a bonus dice as well for helping.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's making the roll?
I got 2 successes.
2 successes.
2 successes.
Okay, let me just do a quick dice roll myself. Give me a moment. Give me a moment.
I think we've found the Martyr's strike team's base.
Right. You could be right.
Read
Ocean.
the
say that.
captions. I should have blacked them out as well.
Anyone tuning into YouTube now just seeing us all do this.
And And watch out for areas of the ground that are painted red. Like, if you look very carefully, you can see a red tinge along that corridor.
You can, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch out for cameras, guys.
Well, I will reveal that now using my clever, what I thought was going to be clever way of doing it. So for your 2 successes, you have noticed that there is a camera covering this. You haven't gone into the range of it. You don't think your infiltration skill is going to be able to do anything about these cameras. However, potentially there's a tech or data gin solution. It would be better to do it with technology than data gin. It'd be more difficult with data gin, but
I've got technology. I've got 6.
okay.
I got just 4.
Okay.
So do you want to have a go, or do you want to call
well,
call Ossian down? How confident are you?
Yeah, not very.
No.
Not enough, I think.
Okay.
I ain't getting
We
one
kind
down.
of not all coming down behind them anyway.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so. Actually, yeah. Oops.
okay. Shall I give it a go then?
Yeah.
Ossian, I
No.
very much recommend that you
Oh, no.
follow
Okay.
Keriff's advice and
Yeah.
try and disable that camera.
Is this you rolling command?
Yeah, you can have an extra die.
Cool. Does anybody want to help me with this
Yeah, I'll
technology roll? So I've got 6 plus 2 extra dice. Okay.
Actually, if I give the GM a darkness point,
Yes.
I've got
Then-
8. I've got 8 dice now.
fine, you can have 10.
Okay. This is where I get
Take
no
a darkness point
successes.
for that turn.
I get 2 successes for that. Do you think I should push? Yeah, I'm going to push that because I want these cameras to be out of
Okay.
commission in a way that they don't notice.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying to do. Oh wow! Okay, I've now got 5 successes.
Hey.
Excellent. I should have said that was at -2, but that's still pretty good.
3 successes then.
Yeah. So those cameras. What you've done there is that classic kind of routing the signal round. So it's showing a little loop of an empty corridor.
Yeah.
All the time.
Is that for all of those cameras? Have I achieved that?
Maybe I might say it's only the 2. I've lost my screen.
We can
Still
see
up,
it.
it's
if
still
that
up
We've
for
still
us.
got it. We've still got it.
Yeah, well, I was going to draw my cursor all over it, and I for some reason can't. Where's
Oh,
my
we see
screen
it.
gone? Anyway,
We can see
yeah.
it.
So the 2 on the side you are probably not the ones on the other side of the door.
Okay.
Okay, which side are we?
I think we're thinking we're the left side. I've just sort of assumed.
Yeah, left side.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Fine.
So we've got access to the door.
Yeah.
So I guess our infiltration specialists.
Right. So what's the strategy here? Just go in and kill?
There's the Losians, Keriff.
Yeah, yeah. But nothing.
Do I need to say anything else?
No.
I love it.
I'm loving it. I love this place. I love it so much.
In there.
I love it.
Love it.
Anybody in there? I love it. Everybody in there, except for the emissary and except for
And
Noah.
Don't love the emissary.
No.
And any other prisoners we may find.
Or other innocent people, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that's really
Sure.
nice and simple and straightforward instructions.
Yeah, clear that up.
Yeah. So we tried to get the door open, right?
Okay.
Is there a window in the door or something we can peer through?
There is not a window in the door. You can't scout the room beforehand.
No sounds coming from anywhere.
Let me just have a little bit of look.
We have
at
a
the
motion
noise.
tracker in our inventory, do we not?
Yeah.
Yes,
We do.
I've got one as well.
Yes. What I got? Proximity sensor. I should
Well, there are
Okay.
definitely
try
things
to.
within the proximity. There are definitely things.
It senses the proximity. Excellent.
We should be able to see how many people are moving around.
We got
Presumably
one of
there's-
each, a motion tracker and a proximity sensor. The same thing. I can't remember. It was motion tracker from
Okay.
another game.
Some alien. I think it's a similar thing-ish,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Pretty much.
We assume we can't see anybody in the corridor outside the entrance,
No.
I think.
Yeah, and what is this?
Hold on. Let me just make sure there aren't two people just about to surprise you.
And I guess also, what's the corridor like? Is this another grotty kind of access tunnel thing?
Yes. Yeah. This is not a. This used to be some form of hangar, you would guess. And there's a small ledge on each. Sorry, no, it is wide enough for kind of freight vehicles called ground loaders to pass each other. So you realize that you're probably on a ring that encircled the station at some point in the past. Whether it fully circles the station now, you're not sure. Sort of electric cargo handlers sort of went round from hangar to hangar, changing cargoes and doing things like that. Yes, so that gateway has corrugated duralite sides. The door is suspended from rails in the ceiling. Oh no, yeah. That's as much as you can tell.
I'm going to leave the body of the beast by the shaft.
Okay.
But you don't really
So
need it anymore.
let me just choose where we are here. Okay. So you're leaving the body of the beast down. I can't point at it, but down by the shaft. Yeah.
Yep.
Are you wanting to make a tactical thing or just all burst in shooting?
Yes.
Well, we don't
definitely.
know what's inside, do we? So I guess we have to. I mean, not burst in, go in as quietly as we possibly can. But if there is a target there, we should kill them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ideally quietly, but if not, then.
Could we use the proximity sensor to try to get a reading how many life forms there are moving around there?
Proximity sensor requires a technology roll, or am I confusing it with aliens?
I think it does, yes. Does anyone who's good at technology? Well, Ocean maybe.
I've got 6 dice, yeah.
Yeah, that's better than my 4.
But you can help me, yeah? I get an extra die
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give it a go. I get just 1 success this time. Shall I push that or not? Or are we giving him too many darkness points?
I've given quite a lot of darkness points, and it's still quite early in the.
Yeah.
In the final game of the year.
All right, I'll leave it. I'll leave it with 1.
Okay, so you are sensing on there it sort of doesn't get. I'm guessing that it doesn't do move. It's not a motion sensor like in
The other game.
Like in the other games. It's but you can see there are some people here. Can you see that now? There are some heat sources
Can't see anything on the screen
No,
for me.
can't see
No.
it.
No.
Sorry?
Nothing's
Can't see
changed on the
anything
screen.
change. No.
Nothing's changed on the screen.
Nothing has changed on
No.
the screen, no.
Ah, here we go.
Right, let's go back in and try that again.
Hmm.
I thought something had gone wrong when it disappeared off my screen. No.
Yep.
Ah.
Right.
Ah.
So there are some people in here marked 09. There are there's some people around here. And there are, give me a moment. There are some people here.
Do we get a sense of how many people?
That's a very good point. How many people are there? There seem to be more than, it's difficult. Difficult to count them, but I'd say 8, 9.
Okay.
8, 9, 15.
All in all, 15.
And the scale of this, how big is this room?
There's a scale
So
at the top.
do you see the scale?
2 by 2 meters is, so we're looking
Each
2,
square,
4,
okay.
6, 8.
It's
You're looking about
40 or
30 meters
50.
across, 30 left to right at the current,
Right, yeah.
and then yeah, about 50 the other
50
in the
other
long.
way.
Do we want to just go in guns blazing? That
Yeah.
could be very painful.
There's a lot of them, but we don't know how many of them are bad guys. With quite a few of them might be.
They could be prisoners, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could. Wow, has got a concussion grenade, and I bet she'd love to use it.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
She says almost too loudly for you guys who are quietly discussing this by the door.
Yes.
What's the Nicatra doing?
Probably in that corner hiding.
Yeah, has he expressed any concern that we're doing this rather than killing the Skavara as a group?
You made some deal with him that you were going to get rid of the Skavara at some point.
We did.
Which we are. We are taking the problem away. Just not going to kill it. So I think we need, I don't know. Is there any way from the outside with a data gin or a technology roll we could access, say, the lights for that room and turn them off when we break in? Not that that help. That doesn't help us either, does it?
We can't see them either.
If there's 15 of them trying to shoot us, then that's going to be pretty
Do people
grim.
have night vision goggles?
No.
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 But you could probably do that. I'd make it -3.
Or alternatively, could I do something similar that happened to us up in the labyrinth, which is to cause steam or some sort of outgas to happen in there? Just to try and create a bit of confusion before we run in, because otherwise we're just going to be
okay. Again, I would make that a -3 roll.
Okay, that gives me 3 dice.
Is that on data?
Is this on technology or data gin?
That would have to be a technology one if you're making a physical thing like that going on.
Okay, so if I get some help,
Keriff can help.
So I can get 2 extra dice of help. That gives me 5 dice then. Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay, so minus 3. So ideally, I want to do it on a few second delay so we can get through the door just as it's going off.
Yeah.
Assuming I get any 6s at all. Okay. Do you want me to show you this? Because I got 3 6s.
I'll believe you.
Yeah.
I can take my background off and show you if you want.
No. That's fine.
3 6s on 5 dice.
That's impressive.
That's not bad.
You can have a kebab.
Later.
I'm just pausing a moment. I've just seen they've got a bit of equipment that I missed the first time round, and I just want to check whether I've heard about
Sitting
it before.
ducks.
They have some Andric in there.
Have you guys heard about homing ammo?
No, it doesn't exist in Coriolis.
No.
It's listed here.
No, it's fictional.
No, it's rubbish. I don't know what you've dreamt it.
It's just it's a mythical.
Yeah.
It's not real.
Totally unrealistic.
Actually means if you try it, it misses automatically.
There's a 9
goes
out of 10
home.
chance it explodes in the user's face.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway,
Hose.
I don't. I'm taking the fun from your very successful roll of 3 6s
Yeah,
and only
exactly.
5 dice. I apologise for that. Oh God, give me a moment. There we go. We're back again.
H125. Yeah. Apart from explosive rounds, homing and vibrating ammunition is definitely not available in this game. Okay.
What does it say that on 125?
124. 125 as per the PDF. It says there is no homing ammunition in this game whatsoever, under any circumstances.
I sense that Phil might be making something up off the hoof, on the hoof, but
It's the corrected version of
But does it say what its mechanical effect it doesn't have?
No.
It doesn't, does it? Right. Well,
No.
I'm not going to bother about it for the moment.
the Vibro one works better if you're not wearing armor, but it's very bad against armor.
Yeah. It's homing ammo they've got.
I'll see if I can find the effect. I don't mind
Okay.
looking for it, just for
Uh,
fun.
and
Might be
then
in the other
somebody
book.
will shoot you with it.
Yeah, who's
Yay.
Wills or Matthews?
And then you can tell everybody else what the effect is. Deal?
It hurts.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are here. The steam goes off there, which is a
So,
mark that I made accidentally.
Can't see where you're
We
pointing.
can't see.
Matt. No.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's
the
not-
see this here?
Oh,
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steam fills the room here with a mark that I made accidentally that doesn't actually exist on the map.
That we can't see anyway.
At the same time, obviously, you're planning on
Going through
getting
the
the
door.
door to slide
Yeah.
open. So we need to make initiative rolls, please.
Yay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Alex.
I got another 6, even though I actually wanted quite a low roll this
Do you
time.
want to swap, Dave?
I'm happy to. Yeah, I think those guys who are good
Yeah.
at combat should. I'm more than happy to swap my initiative.
I got a 2.
I got a 1.
I got 4.
4 as well.
Everyone go in there and twat things. I'm
Yeah.
going to watch.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
guess we
gonna-
haven't got the door open yet, have we? I'm sure
Yeah.
the door's just going to
Well,
open when we press the button.
Dave's role was to do that as the door opens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, cool.
So
So
are we
can I-
are we allowed to swap initiatives then? Is that in this game? that we can do
Yes,
that?
you are
Are we?
in contact.
And the higher numbers go first. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I swap my initiative. With
So
either.
sorry, what results did you all get?
4.
Nicholas, you go first.
Yeah, I got a 2, and then I have a +1, so a 3.
So you're on 3. Phil,
I got a 1, and yeah, I haven't drawn a weapon.
You
so
got a 1.
actually, I haven't
No,
drawn a
that's-
weapon at this
sorry.
point, so I've got a 3.
you haven't drawn a
Apparently.
weapon at this point, right?
No.
Sorry, I was
Stop
wrong.
telling
I'm on
other
a
people
2.
what to do, Captain, and remember to get your gun out when you're about to launch an attack. I will penalise you for that. Paladin Neil.
I got well, I rolled a 4. If you're going to allow me to say I have my sword out, then that would be 5.
Yeah. Okay.
So I definitely have my gun out as well, which means I have 5 as well.
Anthony.
So I rolled a 6. I get 7 with my carbine. But I'm thinking I might swap my initiative with Keriff or Kasim.
Yeah, likewise.
Whoever is best placed to do throw a grenade or something that might be
I could do
AoE
that.
kind of attack.
I haven't drawn a weapon, so I could try and throw a grenade.
So you rolled 1 on your initiative, did you, Phil?
Yeah, because I'm unarmed, I
Okay.
actually get a bonus of 2.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just working out what my
So I've
initiative
got
is
3.
now. So you get 6 and I get 1.
You get. Would you still get 1? Because my initiative was 3 because I was unarmed.
I don't think I get your bonus, do I?
I don't know.
You can take the
No.
bonus. Go ahead.
I can. Okay, I'll get 3 then.
Cool.
Cool.
Right. So let me just do this. Who's going first?
Keriff, do you want my initiative and go in there and start doing some fighting?
Yeah.
We'll swap. So
Yeah.
So do we swap the weapon bonuses as well?
No.
Just the roll.
No.
It's just the roll, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
but-
So I rolled 4 then. So you can have that.
Right.
What did you roll?
Yeah. A 2.
Okay, so I'll take the 2. So I'm on 3 then now.
I think you
Keriff goes to 5.
for consistency, can we include the weapon bonus? So
Okay.
you have an initiative, which comes with a bonus weapon plus your roll. Then when you hand that over to somebody else, you hand that number over. And
okay. Right.
Okay.
Right. So I don't get an initiative bonus on the 3. I just get 3.
yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So who's going first?
I guess that's me.
Kasim. Yeah.
Yeah. Kasim.
Kasim?
Yeah. Okay,
And you've
so
got what? What roll? What number have
I've
you
got
got?
6.
6. Okay. Then Nick, is it you?
I think so.
I think we might be joined. 5. I've got 5.
Oh, 5. No, okay.
Same.
Gazi goes.
Ghazi second then.
Yeah.
Ghazi
Nick.
second. Is on 5, and is Nick on 4s then?
Yeah.
I'm on
And
3.
So does the weapon bonuses not apply at all then when you swap initiatives?
Then no, they stay applied.
Okay.
So
We're
roll
swapping
your
it with the
initiative.
bonus.
Okay, so in that case, Keriff, you're on 5,
All right. Okay.
and I'll be on 3.
Yeah.
And I'm on 3 too.
Okay. And they are on 2 and 1.
Mm.
Kick ass, guys.
Although
Nice.
hold on, no, I haven't done their bonuses. Give me a moment. Oh no, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend 2 darkness points and roll a second dice, and so you can choose the best one. 5. Okay. So they're now going
Mr.
on
GM.
positive, but you still get a shot, Phil.
What do I see, please?
Okay, so you see. Oh,
Lock screen.
We see
Push that lock
we
screen.
see the sea.
so you see the steam coming out of the ceiling up here. You can't, for that reason, quite see the people. You can't see the people here particularly because there's steam coming out here. You can see that there's a working party here who have just done something over here.
Mhm.
You may recognize these if you have any shipboard experience as kind of drop pods.
Okay.
Over here, there is a person that is going to be shooting at somebody, and there are also shouts of surprise from in here.
Okay.
Grenade.
So I'm just trying to think, how many actions would it be to throw a grenade?
It's
That's up to the
it's a
GM.
2 action point to throw a
Yeah.
grenade. Given that you had it ready, or you didn't have it ready.
That's up to you,
Anyway, it's 2
Mr.
action
GM.
points.
2 action points. Okay. So I'm thinking actually to attempt to get a concussion grenade into that room if the door is open on the right-hand side.
On the right-hand side, over here.
The one that you said that people
That
were.
room there. Okay, that's quite a difficult shot. Do you range combat? You want to try and get it through this door here. And I'm going to make that -2.
That's going to be impossible, pretty much.
Why? Because you haven't got that sort of range combat.
Yeah, it's not that strong.
I thought you were a soldier.
Yeah, but we had a conversation about whether I should spec more for melee or for ranged.
Oh, right, okay.
So
and what did I tell you to do?
Melee.
Okay, right.
So, so maybe I'll do that instead. Then I'm going to rush in towards this guy that's.
No, hold on. Have you got a grenade or have you got?
I'm still unarmed. If
still unarmed. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. If you'll allow it, otherwise I will use the grenade.
Okay, I'll allow you to be unarmed. Yeah.
Okay, so I'd like to basically rush this guy here and try and slam him against the wall and punch him in the head.
Sounds like a good tactic. You get to do that.
6, 7.
I will spend a point so he can try and block you.
Yeah.
And his blocking will
I'm going to re-roll that.
3.
Get the point back.
Oh, I'll get my point back. Thank you very much.
And massively fail again. So it was 2. That was 14 dice.
Excellent.
And no successes.
No successes. Right. He parries you, but also gets a counterattack in.
Yep.
Giving you he's unarmed, so I'll give you 1 hit point.
Okay, can I counter that with my armor?
You can roll your armor, yeah.
Yeah.
Whether you can counter it or not depends on whether you get any 6s.
1 6.
Okay, yeah.
So I managed to just about soak that.
Right.
And I'll draw my Jira knife.
Okay, with your last action.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
So it's round again.
Kasim, you can see there are probably about 4 people over here. Mm-hmm. You don't quite know how many there are in this room, but there's more than one voice. You can hear voices kind of a bit of panic going on over here.
I was going to say, do any of them sound like screamy, help me, or do they all sound like guards?
They probably, you can, with your binaural hearing, everything sounds a lot more organized over here and a lot more panicky over here.
Okay.
I'm hoping that being as I didn't make any massive amounts of noise, that it won't have necessarily drawn massive amounts of attention either.
Well, but the big explosion of steam that Dave caused is drawing quite a lot of attention.
Yeah, but that would be more like a curiosity, what the hell, than a, oh my God, we're being raided. Maybe.
So, yeah, Kasim, what are you doing?
I'm done.
Keriff?
Oh, you're done.
Keriff.
So, Keriff, what are you doing?
So, can I find someone that looks more like a boss man than anyone else?
Yes, there is, and I will describe that person. You are a Zolosian, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you will recognize a woman. You won't recognize who she is, but she has short black hair. She's on this side of her face. She has shaved a sort of circle into her hairline, and there is a tattoo of what we would call Ouroboros, or the snake eating itself, which is, is called the snake of the Martyr. She's wearing a suit of heavy black armonite armor, covered in inscriptions and strange grooves. Well, strange to everybody else. You know what they sort of mean, apart from being heavily battle scarred. She's not wearing a helmet, which a lot of these people do, but you recognize she's, just from her bearing and from the markings on her armor, she is a deacon of the Martyrs.
Charlatans. I shoot her.
You shoot her. Okay. Have a go.
All right, and then I pray.
All right. Thank you very much for that darkness point.
And maybe I want that extra +2, right? Okay. For the praying.
Yeah. Yep.
That's for fuck's sake. Yeah, one
1 point of damage. One hit. So.
Yeah, 19 dice.
And you can't do your critical.
No.
Oh.
Okay. She has
How much damage does your gun do, Keriff?
2.
2.
2 points of damage. She that just bounces off her armor and alerts you to her presence, and your eyes meet, and she recognizes you as an apostate, just in the way you look. Her fervor shines in her eyes, and you are a heretic. That is certain. Anybody who takes a pot shot at her is probably a heretic. She recognizes you and your disbelief in that moment. Well, not your disbelief, of course, but your heresy.
I love it. 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 I love it.
I love everyone.
She you recognize you see, as she looks at you, you see her face is heavily scarred. She has spent years on Zalos B fighting heretics, so she's a bit of a veteran. Right, who's going next? I guess that will be that's gone away. Give me a moment. That will be you. Not Phil, you've been before. Neil.
Gazi.
So I am gonna my Jura sword in hand, and seeing that Kasim has surely got the better hand of the guy he's fighting, I'm gonna run past him into that little room to the right of the door, and I'm just gonna attack the first
person you see.
First person I see, really.
Okay. So yeah, in this little room there you spot 3 guys. They were sitting at the table, but they are all pretty much in armor. You haven't particularly caught them out of
in their gym jams.
And they sorry, what are they? Okay, you're hitting one of them. Have a whack. I will spend a point for parry. I come back for.
It's only 1 success. Should I push it?
Yeah,
I think so.
We got to put somebody down in our first round.
I prayed to the dancer. So does that mean I get another
Pray
2?
to dancer. That's on dodges, not on. Oh no, dancer is melee combat. Yeah,
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay, you pray to the dancer in the chapel, right?
Yeah.
So you get 2 extra dice.
Perfect. Oh no, not quite as bad. Still pretty bad though. That's 2 successes. My sword does 2 damage. Oh, but it's got crit 1.
Hey.
It's got crit 1, but sadly, you managed to get a bit of a parry in, so you only do the damage on this person, and their armor isn't as good as the boss ladies. but it bounces off the armor.
God.
Or scrapes off the armor. Okay, so yeah, I think it's Ossian. Oh no, it's their turn. No, yeah, their turn. Okay, so she shouts something in Zolossian, which only you can hear, Kasim, and I will send you a message. Give me a moment. Unless anybody else here speaks Zolossian.
Well,
Do I speak Zolossian? I'm Zenithian.
You mean Keriff, not
Keriff,
Kasim?
you mean Keriff, not Kasim.
Okay, I keep getting Keriff and Kasim mixed up.
We all look
I
alike.
apologize. Why can't I message in share screen?
Why don't you just tell him and we'll pretend we haven't heard it?
Hold on, no, that's fine. I'm really.
He'll tell us anyway.
Yeah, you think. If he wants his wages at the end of this, he'll tell us. Obviously, he'll have to take the wages from my dead body.
Why don't you just tell him in Zolossian? Because none of us will understand it.
Yeah.
I am telling him in Zolossian. And as she shouts that, she is shooting, and I guess she is not particularly focused. Oh, yeah, I think she is actually, having locked eyes. She will shoot at you. And you see she's carrying a pistol, which her order used for sacrifice, specifically for shooting people in the head. And she will shoot at you. Give me a moment.
Which you, Keriff?
Keriff, yeah. And her range combat is 4. That's a lot of dice. And her gear bonus.
I think we peaked too early, guys, in combat. Killing the beast.
So she shoots at you, and I'm going to spend a darkness point, for fuck's sake. And gets 2 hits, which isn't enough for hold on, let me just see. No. Isn't enough for a crit and doesn't crit you, but you shoot. That pistol does. Oh, sod it! It doesn't actually say what a sacrificial pistol does.
It tickles.
Sacrifices the wielder.
Okay, I take 3 points of damage, or if you've got armor, roll your armor against 3 points of damage.
1, at least, so 2. 2 points of damage, yes.
Okay.
And I shout, "They're launching something."
Okay. Meanwhile, these 2 guys sort of use their turn in parrying you. One of them then draws his weapon, or both of them draw their weapons. The other 2, I'm going to say, have drawn their weapons and will shoot at you, I think. Sorry, when I say you, I mean you, Neil.
Thought you might.
So they got range combat 3 and agility 4. Have you found out about homing ammo yet, Phil?
No, not in that book. I'll have a look in the Mercer book. Sorry,
Take
I got
time.
distracted.
So one of them gets 2 points of damage. Oh, sorry, not 2 points, 3 points of damage on you. Oh, hold on. He's got a Vulcan carbine. What are they? 4 points of damage.
Apparently, whenever anyone opens fire with homing rounds, the homing rounds just go home instead of their intended target.
Like pigeons. They leave a nasty mess on the ground and go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got 2 shots, each at 4 points of damage. You can roll against your armor twice.
Oh my god. Okay.
Well, I could if I had any armor.
Oh, right. You've got 8 points of damage.
That
8
would
points.
actually finish me off. Yeah.
You are down. You have 0 hit points. Do you want to roll 2 d6 of different colors? And tell me which is your 10s.
I've got a black and a silver. Black's 10s, which gives me, doesn't make any difference anyway, 44. Great.
44. Classic number, right in the middle.
Homing rounds give you +2 to range combat.
+2, okay. Thank you for that, but they didn't need it. And you are hit in the knee. It's quite bad. You're definitely down. Roll 1d6 for me, please, Neil.
5.
You are fallen down and stunned for 1 turn. You are now at minus, and when you pick up again, you'll be at -3 dexterity and -3 infiltration.
Okay.
Right. I think that's everything happening there. You can see the other guys are accelerating what they're doing. Oh, you've lost the screen again, haven't we?
Yes.
It's all right.
Over in the corner.
Yeah.
Where they were before. So.
How many people were there?
Sorry?
How many people were there in the corner?
3 and the deacon. The deacon's sort of standing on the other side of the pods.
And do they look like the same as the guards? Are they armored and armed?
They are
The people
all
doing the work?
in only the deacon is wearing the really tough armor. The rest are all much of a muchness.
She's the one that Keriff shot at.
Yeah.
Yes.
The deacon, right? Okay. Tone, what's your initiative?
3.
3. Yeah, same as me.
Yeah.
So you guys are next. Don't spend too long thinking about it.
So what's your agility, Tone? Because I think the highest agility goes next.
3.
Yeah, okay, mine's 4.
Okay, you're next then.
Okay. I've got my Vulcan carbine. I can see the deacon from where I'm standing at the door, can I?
Yes, you can, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to just unload my gun at her on full auto.
Full auto.
Yeah, so I just looked it up. It takes 3 actions.
Yeah.
I lose 2 dice, but I can then, once I've rolled the dice, I can then roll 1 die at a time. Every 6 I get is obviously another damage. But when I roll a 1, my clip's empty.
You're out. Okay.
So I've got 5 dice then in total, because I've got ranged combat 2 with agility of 4, plus the bonus of the gun.
You can obviously prey on the first hit, if you want.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I might have to. Kind of hoping that my dice rolling stays as unfeasibly good as it has been so far.
Everybody's luck has to run out sometime.
Okay. Well, that's 1 success. I will push that.
Okay. I'll take a point.
Okay. I've got 3 successes.
Okay.
I'm feeling very bad. I'm happy to show you the dice at any point you like.
No, don't, I'll believe you.
Because I'm being very lucky today. So I'm now going to roll 1 dice at a time.
Okay.
So it's a 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6. So it's 4 successes.
4 successes.
1. So it's
1.
4 successes.
Okay.
So it does damage of 3. Crit is 2. So I obviously want to crit her at the first opportunity. So so the first 2 will go on damage, which will be a total of 4, and the second 2 will go on crit in the hope that I kill her.
Okay, you seem to have done damage to her.
Okay, so black die will be my tens die, and I roll 53.
That's good.
53.
That's good.
You've given her a gut shot. She is knocked down.
He's knocked down or not down?
She is not down.
Not
So she's not. Can I roll the D6 time limit for how long she lives?
Yes, you can. It's in minutes.
It's 6. I keep rolling
6
sixes
minutes.
even. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
When you don't want to.
I know.
And that just reminds me, though, of course, that I did crits wrong for you, Neil. You have not got your crushed knee. You are just down.
Really?
Because you don't get a crit for being broken in this one.
In this game,
No.
you only get a crit when
That's
somebody
true.
chooses to crit you.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Oh dear, too many bloody
Yes, yes.
games.
Got that as well.
So I'm going to check. Does that auto fire mean? Because I did roll a 1 in the end, didn't I? Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've got to reload. Yeah.
Yes, you have to reload next turn.
Yeah.
Tony, what are you doing?
So can I see what's happened in that room to the right then where Ghazi went? Can I see that he's down?
Yes, so Ghazi is kind of here by the door. He's engaged in physical combat with somebody. 2 people shot him from here. Somebody who's going out of the door that way, somebody who's in here. But yeah, you can probably see on line of sight there the glimpse of somebody disappearing out of the door that way. So you now think Ghazi and 2 other people are here. And by the way, he's not engaged in combat. He's down on the ground.
So can I make it to him and try and treat him to get him up?
There's a person in the way over here.
Me and the bloke.
That I could not get past.
You make a dexterity roll.
Oh, do I have to?
Yeah.
Oh.
We lost it again, Matt.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Don't know why suddenly.
I get 1 success on my dexterity roll.
Nice.
Okay, for 1 success, you quickly rush past 2 people who are fighting. They almost knock into you and knock you down, but you get into the doorway. You are now facing 1 person who has got a weapon out, but hasn't got any more actions this turn. And Ghazi is.
Do I have enough actions to treat Ghazi to try and get him up?
That was a quick action just running through there.
Okay, I'm going to try and do Medicare on Ghazi to get him up.
Okay. Medicurgy, does that have a negative while you're in combat? Anyway, roll your dice. I'm not going to worry about it.
No.
I get 1 success.
Only 1 success. Do you have
Yeah.
no bonuses or M doses?
I don't seem to have any
Medical equipment.
medical
at all?
equipment to use. No, I could push it. Shall I push it? I think I will. I'm going to push it.
Probably wise. Yeah.
Oh, and I love those darkness points. In the
I get
front.
1 more success. So 2
We need
successes.
Ghazi
then.
on his feet, don't we?
Yeah,
So,
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, so that is 2 hit points back, Ghazi.
Don't waste them.
Thanks, mate.
I'm just having a look at what she's going to do. Okay, who is next?
Cassini then,
Keriff,
isn't
you're
it?
next.
Up to the top.
No,
Kasim.
Kasim, you're
No,
next.
Kasim.
So
yeah.
I have the Dura knife drawn and ready to hopefully impale
This fellow. Okay.
fellow right in front of me. So
He also has a Dura knife out as well. It's knife versus knife.
I got 2 successes.
I love it.
Is it? Shall I push it? Shall I push these
You
2
got
successes?
Well, I'm definitely going to counter attack because I've got the darkness points to
Yeah,
spend.
go for it, Phil.
I'll
we
push
need
it.
we need some big hits. Like, follow my example. Yeah, you know.
That push wasn't worth it, so I might use my judge's talent here.
Right. So you got 2 points, and your judge's talent is.
Oh, mind you, actually, your judge's talent is automatic critical hit, but the crit on a Dura knife is 1 anyway.
Okay.
Can you
So-
get
I was
2
gonna say.
critical hits with that? No, save the judge's talent then.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
hold
so
on.
as
He's
well.
going to do a
Yeah.
counter attack
he's
first,
doing a counter.
but he doesn't do that.
Okay.
Okay, and then
So
he's got 3 points of armor, but that doesn't work either. So yeah, you get the crit.
okay, I'm going to crit, and hang on, let me get a different color. D6. There we go. White one. So black is 10s. 24.
Disappointing. 24.
Very disappointing.
Well, actually, although you wanted to stab him, he knocked your knife out the way, and you hit him in the face, and he wasn't wearing a helmet, so bam, you've knocked his teeth out. I think 24. Yeah. He
And
is
2 points
knocked
of
back
damage
for a
as well.
turn though and stunned, given him a real
Excellent.
haymaker.
Excellent, and that was 2 points of damage with the
And
knife.
2 points of damage.
Or would yeah, actually, even if I was doing melee, because I've got cybernetic muscles, unarmed damage is 2 as well. So
Well,
either way, that would have been.
when we're narrating this, you've used a knife that
Yeah.
does the damage, as it were, even if
I can live with
they
that.
don't hit him. Good old thump.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
So that-
Keriff,
Do I
Oh,
get
do
any
you
other
wanna-
actions?
Hmm?
Do I get any other actions?
you get one more action, but you might want to save that for what were you thinking of doing?
I was actually wondering whether or not to try and. No.
Yeah, so the best thing to do
Yeah.
in
Save
this
it.
game is to save it for a counter attack
Yeah, you're right.
or parry or whatever against
Yeah.
something. Keriff, what are you doing?
So she's still standing, right?
Well, she's now making her way, it's kind of crouching, and she's bleeding out of her gut along this way. But yeah, she's still standing.
We can't see what this way is.
Which way?
Oh, sorry.
Which way?
So she was about here. She's now heading this way.
Towards
Yeah.
the
Heading left as we look at.
towards the air dock.
Yeah.
Right. So she is his only focus now. So he shoots her.
He shoots at her. Okay.
You can aim if you wanted to use a fast action to aim. Yeah. Finish the job I've done for you there, Keriff.
Finish him.
Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sixes.
5 successes.
Nice.
Okay,
Killing
so I'm
machine.
assuming you're going to want to spend how many of those on a crit?
Well, I only need 1 for the crit.
Okay, so 1 for the crit.
But you
So
can
how
have
much
more
damage do
than
you do with your gun?
you can do
Yeah.
more than 1 crit if you wish with those crit dice. So if you've got 3
Yeah.
spare successes, you could do 3 crits and take the
Yeah,
bonus.
but
I think,
if he needs to get through the armor first,
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that armor was pretty good, you noticed.
Yeah.
So it's 2 plus the other 3. So that's 5 in that case.
5
Leaving
points of
enough for a
damage
crit.
against that armor. Okay, a good wad of that goes through. So what's your crit?
So let's see. So I got 2 crits. That means I could. Yeah, well, let's do 10, 13, 6. But then let's do my executioner
63
talent.
you're going for.
Yeah.
Severed, and is that the only crit you've got this time?
No, I can do another one.
What was that? 63 for that one.
Yeah, but
yeah, or a 51.
okay. So
That's it.
you would prefer the severed jugular to the
Yeah.
broken spine.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Roll a d6 for me.
6.
Okay. Yeah.
So my gut shot and your jugular shot will kill her at the same time.
No. She's gonna die from bleeding out from the jugular 1 round after dying from bleeding out from the But she also looks like she's down. She collapses at that point. Give me a moment and I'll just bring my mirror back in. So yeah, she is here-ish somewhere, now behind the apparatus with these things on it. You are still all kind of by the door.
Yeah.
These guys have just gone with a kind of a call to the judge. Something has gone whoosh out of there, and you don't know necessarily what it is.
Can I do a quick shot at?
Did you not do an aim shot before?
No.
Okay.
A regular.
You got a quick shot at -2 at what? At these guys here.
Yeah, those guys that are launching stuff.
Okay.
So that's 7 dice. Nah, no.
No successes. Yeah,
No successes.
That's fair. So one guy's gone out of sight from all of you. One guy is in here. And another guy's in here. That's it. So the guy in here, how did you? Oh yeah. So
I think it's Ghazi's action, isn't it? Next.
I think it's me next. Yeah.
it's Guy's action, yeah, and this guy here, yeah. Okay, you are now prone but able to move.
So getting back on my feet is a quick action.
Quick action, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So shaking my head and kind of coming back to into the room, I leap up onto my feet, quickly pat Yaqub on the back, look at the guy in front of me and say, "You're going to regret that." And I'm going to whack him with my sword.
Okay, whack him with your sword.
Now we're talking. That's 3 successes.
Okay, he does get to counter. I will spend.
Oh yeah.
I'm just going to re-roll again because I left a success in the dice and I'm not sure. How many successes have you got?
I got 3 successes. So it's,
okay. He counters 2 of those away.
That's fine because it's crit 1. So I'll do 2 damage.
No, there's just 1 point of damage. It's just your basic weapon damage.
Okay.
Because it's 1 extra. The crit value is how many more than the first hit do you get?
Yeah. Okay. I see what you mean.
So what's your sword damage?
2.
2. Okay. I think he comes back to you. Is anybody else going on 4s?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Oh, I can't use a parry either, can I? Because I used my quick action already.
No, you've got up. Yeah.
You've got Yaqub behind you though, so it's all right.
As long as I'm following you around, getting you up every time you
hold on. What's it? Strength 3 and melee 4. Two successes. And that was
Sounds bad.
with a Dura knife. You've got no armor.
No.
Can I advise you as a as a soldier that you get some armor? I think that'd be quite useful.
I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna crit. What am I gonna crit you? Do you want to roll 2d6, please?
I'd
2 points
love
of
to.
damage,
How many? 2?
which is down anyway,
Yeah.
Is
that
this
puts me down.
D66, is it?
and a d66. Yeah,
I think this is your crit on you, Ghazi.
this one is an actual crit.
Oh,
23. Doesn't sound
23.
too bad.
So he does two things to you. He stabs you with his knife, and at the same time stamps on your toes.
That's great.
You are down
It's easy for you to say.
because you're broken again. But when you get up, you'll be at -2 to dexterity and infiltration.
Okay.
I just love this. We keep
Is it-
knocking Neil down every time.
Is
he
it the
does that.
same? Is it the same leg?
No, because I got the other one wrong. That crit didn't happen. We retconned.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
No, it's just a
It's just
foreshadowing.
determined.
So I guess the other person in the room is going to shoot at you, Tony,
shit.
and he's got his Vulcan carbine with homing ammo.
Oh.
Presumably homing ammo's got to travel like 100 meters before the homing thing actually kicks in. So it makes no
There's no
difference.
place
At,
like home.
makes no difference
No.
at 5 feet away.
Tell you what I'll do there, because he's rushing forward, I will give him the
Go on,
-3.
make him run into the back of the bullet.
So he's rolling 6 dice. Gets 2 successes. So that is 4 points of damage, Tony.
Oof.
Unless you've got armor.
I haven't got any armor, so I'm not down. I have 1 hit point left.
Ooh.
Mm.
The guy fighting you, Phil, he's
Yes.
still up, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
And
Yeah.
he...
Well, no, was he out for 1 round? Wasn't
Oh
he?
no, he was not. Yeah, you stunned him, didn't you? Yeah, he's back with his thing going, "Ah!" like that.
Yeah.
So the other guys over here, by
Over
which
where?
I mean over here,
Top right, yeah.
Mm.
are taking cover and drawing their weapons.
Hmm.
I think we need a grenade over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Is it me?
no. Or are you on 3s?
I think it might be
Yes.
me.
Yes, it's the 2 of you on 3s. Yeah.
Yes.
From where I'm stood, kind of over, I can't, well, you can't see me, over
Where
sort
are
of
you?
in front of the doorway.
You're everybody.
Sort of over
most
here.
most of you are around here.
Can
Phil,
Come on,
you're
grab-
behind the desk
come on.
over here.
Come and grab a
Tony
grenade from my
and,
grenade belt.
Can I look through and see the guy shooting Tony?
No, not from that angle. He's kind of back here. He stepped forward a bit, but still, you'd have to move to take a shot at him.
Right. Yeah, I need to. No, I can't do that. I don't have enough actions. So apart from the guys in the top right who are hiding and drawing guns, all the threats are to the right in that bottom right corner.
You've lost track of one of them.
Hmm. So as far as you're concerned, yes.
But there is a threat there. There are some threats there. there is a dead deacon over here. Well, not dead.
Will
6
be in a
minutes,
minute.
thereabouts.
I'm not dead.
I'm feeling
I
better.
feel
Okay.
happy.
Right, I'm. Okay, what I need to get into a position where I can see a bad guy. Or shall I just reload my carbine?
It's a shame I can't use my one remaining movement to like hold out a grenade for you to then grab
Sling me
and
a
throw.
grenade, yeah, that would be cool. Why can't you do that?
Why can't you do that?
You do
Well,
that.
I'm not accustomed to GMs being so wonderful. So if I'm kind of on
Wonderful,
the other side of
Dave.
this.
Dave, can you just say that again, Phil?
Well,
Just
I
in case
haven't
Dave's
said that you
not-
are yet.
He said he's not accustomed to it,
Yeah.
and you have run games for him quite a lot, Matt. So you know.
Well, yes,
But yeah,
tentatively.
it's cool. Why don't you, Phil, like kind of flick the grenade off your belt? I'm gonna go. I need a grenade.
Okay, let me put it to you this way. My ranged combat isn't great, and that would probably be classed as ranged. But what I could do, if I'm effectively where this box is, and if I'm in walking range of you, I could, for one action, hold out the grenade.
Yeah.
And you could
use one movement to come and grab it.
One action to grab it, and the second action to chuck it into the corner against those guys.
Yeah. Do you want concussion or smoke?
Concussion.
Give him don't let him make the choice. Or I'll make the choice and see which one do you randomly grab.
We're here. No. We're here to kill. We've got to kill. I said I love it many
personal
times.
communicator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
spending darkness points. You hand him a.
I'm going to see that. I'm going to run over. I'm going to grab it from his hand, and then I'm going to lob it in the corner to try and get those three guys who are taking cover.
Okay. So this will be all your actions.
Yeah, it'll be all my actions.
Ranged combat, please.
That's 6 dice.
Nice.
You get any bonus for the grenade? I guess not.
No.
Am I helping by giving him the grenade?
Hold it this way up.
No, I don't think you do.
No, okay. See if my unfeasibly good die rolling holds out. No,
I obviously expect science fiction people to only
You dropped the grenade on the floor.
No, I dropped 1 dice on the floor, but I've already got 2 6s. 3 6s.
Nice.
Do you want me to show?
Now I'm beginning to say, turn that background off and show us.
I'm happy. This is bonkers good dice rolling. Hang on. It's a step check there. Can you see them? Where are they? Hang on. There they are.
Oh, but mate, these are alien dice. I'm sorry, we can't allow any of those.
Well, I've been using my alien dice for the last few weeks because my Coriolis dice are so shit. So
I can't. Yeah,
okay.
I would definitely only use the Coriolis dice. They're impossible to see.
Matt's gone, but I'm going to ignore it for a bit.
I was using
I can't
alien
remember how we
dice.
do grenades.
Are you? Yeah, they're the best, aren't they?
So is there a blast value?
Yeah, I'm just looking up.
Personally, I'm using the excellent dice made by Paladin Role Playing.
Oh, and they always roll 6s.
If I had
Actually,
any,
Neil, they have not rolled very many 6s for you. I'm beginning to think, from the maker's own mouth here, that this is not a recommendation.
if I'd been given some, gratis Paladin dice, I'd be using them all the time. But
Note to self.
Cancel patron.
Concussion grenade, blast power 6, damage 1.
Now, guys,
crit
I
2.
am noticing we're at 10 o'clock. Do we want to carry this through to the bitter end?
I'm good.
I'm happy to carry on if
We're right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And Nicholas, it's you.
Yeah,
your
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, up to Nicholas. Yeah.
No, but yeah. Otherwise, it will be. No, it's silly. I mean, we're.
Okay.
We can play it silly if you like.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I just want to point out my delicious cake. Cake that my daughter's just bought.
Stop wasting time with delicious cake.
Yes.
So how many
So it's 1 damage, 6 blast. So I roll damage for it now.
so
If
1
Roll
damage, 2
6
crit,
dice,
6
please.
blast.
So, but with 3 successes, what does that mean? I do remember rewriting blast rules a long time ago
So-
for Coriolis because they're not very good.
So we're counting no crits. All your extra successes go on to the blast damage.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry, they go on to the core damage. So you've done 1 damage plus 2 because 2 extra successes. So everybody's got 3 damage.
So
Then
the damage
you roll
is the damage 2 base for these, Phil?
1
1. Okay, so yeah, so they're 3 each.
damage,
then
1
I roll,
crit, 2
and then I roll 6 dice.
for the power.
Yeah,
I
then
do
roll
any more damage.
So, and we also said that was sort of at the epicenter. So one of those guys you've hit for 3 points of damage, and then you roll 6 dice to see the other people captured in the blast.
Right. Okay. And I need 6s. And can this crit then if I get loads of 6s?
Yeah.
Okay, I get no 6s on this occasion. I guess it's about time.
Okay. So there's a big explosion there, but one of the guys they're all armored. Yeah, one of the guys is hurt by that. You can see him being hurt, but not down. So,
Tony.
So in
yeah,
this
Tony, what do
room
you
on the
do?
side, then are there 2 bad guys in here still, or is it just 1?
In here, there are still 2 bad guys. One close to you, but one of them is stunned for this turn.
Don't forget, we can't see the map.
Yeah, I'm just
No.
bringing that back.
Cool.
So you are here by this doorway, and there's a guy here. Oh, sorry.
Where is?
You are here by the doorway.
Yeah.
There's a guy here, and there's a guy over here.
There's a guy by the
Guy
door
next
as
to
well.
Ghazi is stunned, so can I treat
Yeah.
Ghazi again and try and get him up?
You
So-
can.
And is that's my slow action? And could I then move as a quick action?
Yes.
Basically, duck out of the room. Okay, I'm going to try and get Ghazi up again with some Medicurgy. I get 2 successes. I'll
2
stick with that.
successes. 2 points of damage, but you're still groggy. You can't do anything for this turn
Okay.
because this one is stunned for a turn.
Yeah.
And then you get out. You just come out here.
I think I'm just going to basically duck round so I don't get shot by the guy that's in there.
Okay. Do bear in mind there is a conflict happening over here.
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay, but you're using this as cover effectively.
Yeah, I'm basically getting back in that corner so that the guys in the room now can't see me and shoot me.
Yeah, and you're the last person to go, I think, or Ossian. Is it? No, he's had his turn, hasn't he?
He's had his turn. Where's he gone?
Mm.
He's done a runner.
Who's rage quit at 10 o'clock?
Obviously, yeah. So, Phil, your action.
Yeah, so I'm going to try it again with the Dura knife on the chap that I'm having a little altercation with. Have a darkness point, Matthew.
Thank you.
Like, guys, you are not getting your full wages here. I mean, maybe Keriff, but the rest of you are just shit.
Well, you're
Sorry,
setting the
but-
standard, Ossian. You know, we don't want to show you up.
Keriff is doing quite well, but the rest of you are just, you know,
Yeah.
I mean.
Unsuccess. It's rubbish.
I wouldn't
This
let
is
you
what
all
I
be
paid for.
assassins. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is not what I paid for.
If we'd all been assassins, it would have been fine, but we're not.
Yeah.
So
Good.
I might spend the judge's talent at this point and just do the crit. Done with it.
It might be about time to put this guy down, mightn't it?
So it was
Okay.
1 success to hit, but I'm going to use the judge's talent to hopefully do a crit as well.
So you're hoping I don't get any successes in my armor roll.
Mm.
How much
Presumably-
damage does your Dura knife do?
2 points of damage.
Well, luckily, one of them gets through.
Excellent.
Fit ahead.
Right. That is actually, and you might want me to do a camera on this. I don't know if I can. That's
You've got
64.
66.
64.
64. I'll believe
Nice.
Mm.
you. Again, in the other side of his neck this time from the shot that
Actually, no, I'm sorry. That was a 46. I'm lying.
46.
Wrong way round.
Oh no, you've got him in the guts. He is roll a d6 for me.
6.
6.
6.
He is bleeding out more slowly than
Than a slow thing going really slowly.
You've got him in a gut shot. You haven't done quite the damage that Dave did on the deacon, but
Yeah.
you have got again. Having gone like that with his mouth, you've hit him in the gut. He didn't. I wasn't able to parry at all. So now it's down, doubled over like this, but he's still not down.
Okay.
He's
So I still have.
He's stunned for a round.
I still have what, one action?
Mm-hmm. You can
with
thump
that-
him.
Can I? I'll do that. Why not?
It's at -2, or you can
Okay.
stab him again at -2. Actually,
For a quick
I'll start
attack.
again at -2. That's in terms of the number of dice I roll, isn't it? So 2 out. Still gives me that many.
do a quick attack.
2 successes.
Anyway, 2 successes with a Dura knife.
With a Jura knife. So
Okay, roll another
theoretically,
crit. Oh,
Okay.
hold on, don't roll another crit yet.
yeah, 2 points of damage.
No, this time you stab him, hit the back of his armor, and it doesn't go through.
Okay. I'm trying to stab him in the back.
Keriff,
Yes. So would I be able to dash and, well, I think I'll shoot at the guys in the corner up in the upper right, and would I then with my quick action be able to sort of dash behind that pillar on the left side, sort of?
This one?
No, the other, the one above. Yeah, that one.
Okay, I'll make you make a dexterity roll for that one, but shoot at these guys first.
Yeah. One, two, three. He doesn't need any more darkness.
Three successes.
3 successes.
Okay, and with what gun are you using?
That's the accelerated pistol, so that's
So
well,
that is
that's-
a crit if you want.
yeah.
Roll that crit. Oh, and I've got 3. Yeah, no armor, or no effect from armor.
56, and I swapped that. 65.
65.
Shot through the heart.
Nice.
Straight through the heart.
They've dodged.
Yeah. And he's dead.
It's about time for the rest of them to surrender, don't you think?
Yeah.
Sadly not. These are religious zealots. They don't do surrender.
And then my dexterity dash.
Yeah.
1 success.
1 success. That's all you need. You get past here and you can see now,
Which is
because this
where?
is all a bit cloudy with steam. You can see a bunch of people in cages effectively all along that bit. Go that way, all along this bit here. And there are there are basically I'll quickly tell you 1, 2, 2 women, 2 girls, a middle-aged man, and a boy in those cages. Okay, who's next?
It would be me, but I'm lying groaning on the floor.
Right, yes, you kind of missed this round, as it were. So it's their turn. The guy that was that you were fighting, he heads off this way.
Wasn't he also stunned?
Oh no, you're right. He was also stunned. This guy then will head out this way. There's one guy down here. 2 unharmed people. Okay. They will, I guess, take a shot at you, Dave.
Okay.
And they roll 7 dice. One of them hits you for how much damage? Where's the Vulcan carbine? For 3 points of damage.
Okay, I've got my protective suit, which is 3 points of armor.
Roll your 3 points of armor.
And that absorbs 1, so I take 2 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, that hurt a bit.
I'm just answering. Moving on.
Is it my action then?
Your action, yeah.
Okay, so the guy who shot me, I'm going to draw my Vulcan pistol and I'm going to shoot him.
Okay. Take a shot.
Just a normal shot. That's +1, so that's 7 dice. Okay. Have a darkness point, Matt.
I will have a darkness point.
That's I need to re-roll that. So that's 2 successes with a Vulcan pistol. So that'll be 3 points of damage because that's not going to do a crit.
Okay, that's 2 points of damage because his armor took some of it.
Okay. And that was my action because I drew and shot.
Tony, you're here.
So can I see any of the Martyr guys?
Not really, no. Well, you're the one guy that is in combat with Phil, who's now doubled over with a stab wound in his stomach. So
if I run up to the kind of just a bit of wall just to the north of where I am, and look around that. So I'm kind of in the corner
here.
Yeah. So if I kind of just go north from there,
this way.
Isn't Tony in the room at the bottom right?
No, I ducked out.
Just being covered by the wall that's sticking out.
Right, sorry.
So if I head up along that wall where I am to the kind of that other just out around there, can I then see anyone to shoot at?
You could probably, you're using this as cover.
Yes.
You could probably shoot into that corner there at one of the other guys.
So the guy that was in that room to the right and ran out, is he?
You
can I
can't
see him?
them.
Okay, I'll shoot at whoever I can see.
Okay.
Both pointing guns at me at the moment, so well, that'll be appreciated.
So yeah, shoot. Go ahead.
That's 1 success. How many darkness points have you got?
No,
it's a Vulcan pistol. Okay, I will push that. So have a darkness point. No.
Who did you pray in the chapel to?
I did play to the judge. You're right. So I get another two dice. No, bollocks. So one success, which is 2 damage for the
2
Vulcan
points of
pistol.
damage. Give me a moment.
I've done a fair bit of damage up there though, because I grenaded
Yeah,
one
no,
guy.
they're still standing.
Okay, that's my go then.
That's
Keriff,
it.
I'm drawing their attention so you can go and love them. As it were, because I love it.
Yeah.
So, Phil.
Yes. This guy's still alive, isn't he?
He is.
Let's see what I can do about that. 1, 2,
He is
3.
stunned though from his last action, so does that
Yeah,
give
he's a easy target.
1 success.
Do you get a bonus for being stunned, actually?
Does it count as undefensive? So is it +3?
I think it does. Want to roll some extra dice?
Oh, if you insist. 1 success.
With your dual knife.
Yeah.
And that does how many? 2 damage.
2.
Yeah, that gets through, and he's down.
Finally.
Finally.
That was the epic fight. All this stuff's going on, but in the
That's
corner, there was consuming this guy.
It was double hard. 1 action left.
Stand in front of me.
You want me to just be your meat shield?
Exactly.
What are we paying you for?
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Do you have any use for a smoke grenade? For
Not
breach
right this
charge?
moment.
Yeah. Okay. With my command,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to suggest that we take out the guys by the pods.
Okay, and roll that one.
It's funny, we hadn't thought of that one, obviously.
Yeah. Just shoot the damn guys in the corner. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is that what the operative was doing in Fight in Serenity at the end? Just somebody shoot!
Yes.
Matt, have an extra darkness point, and everyone else can have 2 dice with their
If we're shooting in the
ranged.
corner. Okay, cool.
As long as they're shooting at those guys.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, Keriff, you're over here.
Yeah, and I want to shoot at those guys.
Those guys over there. Okay.
Yeah.
You can have 2 extra dice for that.
Yeah.
Oh, Keriff, I will say that you can see 2 guys here looking to ambush, or you notice that there's at least 1 guy behind this pillar here from your vantage point.
Sneaky bastards.
Okay.
Right.
Who would sneak up on somebody and try and attack them, eh?
Yeah.
Just
That's
something
just
gonna pray.
unsportsmanlike.
Gonna pray.
I will take the darkness point.
And
You get +2, of course, on this one.
Oh, I get +2 on every.
For having
Reroll.
prayed to the judge in a chapel, you get +2 on every reroll.
I thought it was just
Plus,
one.
of course,
That's to do with shooting.
extra 2 dice from me.
Yeah.
So
So
effectively
that's
+4.
another one. So that's 5.
Nice.
5
having a
points
drink.
of. Okay, and how
Yeah.
many of those are you spending on crits?
Just the one.
Just the one. Well,
So that's 6.
okay, roll the crit.
Ah, shit. 31.
31. Broken ribs. But he's also down. Broken.
And then I
Gazi.
shout, Then I
Where
shout
are you?
that there are
You are
guys
you are
hiding.
now in here. You are up again. Your toes hurt, but you are at -2 for dexterity and infiltration rolls. But you are otherwise.
Fine. So he was also stunned, was he
Yeah,
not?
this
So
guy is here. Yeah.
as I've got the jump on him, does that mean I get a bonus of some kind?
Okay, I'll give you the bonus +3. He's kind of
I
waking
think-
up. Hmm?
So I think I wake up for the second time,
Yeah.
kind of shake my head, see him in front of me. Oh, for fuck's sake!
With your Jura sword.
With my Jura sword. Oh, you've
How many
got
points
to
of damage
be
is that?
kidding.
+3?
So with the +3 dice, which gives me a grand total of 10, I rolled a single success, so I'm absolutely going to pray.
And that's +2 now. So you rolled 12 dice this time because you
I'm going
played
to re-roll one of these, but I don't have enough dice.
What, the man who sells dice for a living doesn't have enough dice?
He doesn't sell dice trays, does he?
I've literally probably got about 1,000 just around the corner. Stacking thing, just not in front of me. However, that's now 6 successes.
Okay.
6 successes.
That should be
Okay.
enough, probably, shouldn't
Jura
it?
sword, how many crits do you want on that one?
So I'll take 2 crits.
Okay, so and it's
So 4
damage is
go on
2
extra
plus-
damage. So that's 6 damage in total.
No, you got 6 successes. First one does 2 points. Then
2
there are
points of
3
damage.
more. So that's
Yes.
5 points
Right.
of damage
Yep.
against. Well, he's not going to be able to do those. You take one of those off with his armor, but you do 4 points of damage to him. He will
Excellent.
be down,
And 2 criticals, is this?
but there's a crit, 2 crits.
You better do something really, really splashy now, Gazi, or I'm going to be really reviewing that
Go on,
contract.
stand on his toe.
Double 1 and a 12, hey?
The first one was 14, so
14, you sprained his ankle.
65!
Well done. Yeah, he's on the ground basically, and you just stabbed him in the heart with a sword. So, well done. I hope you feel good.
And you sprained your ankle.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that.
Uh,
Can you imagine the debilitation of spraining your ankle and then getting slaughtered like that? It's going to be humiliating, isn't it?
Right. So that you still have a turn, an action point.
Oh yeah. So I don't see anyone else in this little room, do I?
No. You may have a vague idea of having seen a couple of guys running out this way.
I think I will. I think I would pursue them. So, but carefully. So I think I'm pointing at the screen. You can't see what I'm pointing at, can you? I run up to the other door, but
Yeah, this
but
one
then
here.
I'm just kind of poking my head round
Poking round.
to get the.
You want to make an
red
observation roll?
Okay. It's only 3.
to see if you spot the homing bullet coming for you.
Oh, this is what I'm rolling now. 3 dice. I got 2 successes.
2 successes.
Mm.
Okay. Let me just find a description of what's going on here. Oh, right, no. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you that anyway. Here and here, you've noticed with your years of experience that there are 2 satchel charges strapped to those supporting columns, which could be shot at for an explosion or maybe triggered by somebody or some condition.
Can I, in the last seconds of my action, shout that out to the others?
You can. You will alert these guys who are within killing distance of you. They've got their backs turned to you at the moment. One of them's kind of crouching around here.
Is there
trying to
2
get
of
a
them
bead
there?
on Keriff over there.
Matt, are there two of them there?
There are two of them there, yeah.
Right, okay. So there's only one left over by the pods.
Yeah, only one standing.
Yeah, because Nicholas killed one up there.
In that case, I think I won't. I'm just going to kind of maintain cover.
Okay. So that's Keriff. So it's their turn now. You are Dave. You're kind of in the middle of the room here, aren't you?
Not really in the middle, but no, I'm kind of. I think I'm probably a bit further south than that. If you go
over here.
No, I'm not that far up actually, but I'm probably in the open if there's somebody on the right-hand side who wants to shoot me.
Okay, well, this guy I think will take a pot shot at you.
Yeah.
And he is going to use his homing bullets.
Because I never really moved very far from when I threw the grenade, when I grabbed the grenade off Phil down by that desk at the bottom right.
3 successes.
Aye.
Okay.
Which is a crit, I believe.
Well, let's see if how much damage is he doing then? Let's see if my armor takes it.
Check with his Vulcan carbine. That's 3, 4, 5 points of damage.
Ooh, 5?
No, hold on. It's 2 extra for a crit. So 3 successes is 3 points of damage.
3. Okay, time for 3 6s. No 6s. Okay. Hang on 1 second.
Well, you're going to get your weighted always roll 1s dice.
No.
He's going to get his Coriolis dice out.
He's got the chicken's talent. The chicken's talent. He's going to run away.
I am checking. Well, I'm checking my talents. So okay. So there's a critical hit on me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to read yellow first.
What's that defensive talent you've got?
So I've got Lady of Tears, which means I can ignore a critical hit if I want to.
Right.
And I've got 9 lives, which means I can turn the dice around.
Okay.
But I got 21. So do I want that or do I want 12?
Do you want a broken nose or disorientated?
You have to spend a darkness point to turn it around. Or give Matthew a darkness point.
Yeah, well, both ways I'm stunned. No, I'll take the broken nose. I got shot in the nose.
No.
A very low impact. Your incredibly dense skull, Dave, would stop the bullet at the nose.
But I am stunned for my next action, though.
She jumped out of the way and landed, face down on your face. Bashed your nose on the floor.
I think I like the idea that a bullet took it off. I think that's cooler.
I am going to have these guys acting like they're mad. And so you're getting 2 shots at you, Keriff. That pillar's going to give you 3 extra points of armor, I reckon.
Not 5?
Oh, 5? Okay, yeah, I'll give you 5.
Not 9?
30.
It is quite a thick pillar.
It's a inner wall, I'm thinking.
2 of them are shooting. One of them's running to you, shooting quite wildly.
Okay.
And screaming oaths. Accusing you of being a heretic, obviously. And he gets 2 successes. So he will do 4 points of damage unless your armor can stop it.
1, 2, 2.
2 points of armor. And the other guy's taking a more careful bead. 1, 2, 3. And misses. Oh, fuck it. I'm going to pray. Not having one of those. Oh, and that would be
Without
terrific,
religious
because
zealots,
he always
after all.
prays the judge. Uh, 2 more successes. So again, 3 points of damage. No, 4 points of damage. Oh, I can't make.
Take away 1. So 3
If it's
more.
if it's carbine, yeah, it's 3 for the first shot.
How are you doing, Keriff?
1 left.
1 left. You got a guy charging across the room to you, but he's in open range.
But is it my turn?
No. I think Ossian and Tony have a go.
But
This
I'm
guy is
stunned.
running past you, Tony.
But
Well,
stunned.
I'll just-
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, past you both, Tony and Ossian.
But you're stunned, Ossian,
I'm
so you
stunned,
can't go.
yeah.
Okay, do I have, as he's running past, do I have time to aim and shoot at him?
He will carry on running this way while you aim and shoot. Yeah. 3 rounds,
Okay.
three action points.
Yep.
Still get your +2 on it from
Yep.
the command.
Oh, yeah, and +2 for
No,
aiming.
you told him to
No.
shoot at these guys over here.
Oh, that was one of these guys from further down.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that. Sorry. I see. Yep.
Okay, but if I aim, I get +2 for aiming. All right.
You get
Yes.
+2 for aiming. Yeah.
Okay. Was 2 successes
Weapon.
with Vulcan pistol.
So that will be
Do you want to push it,
3
Tony?
points of
If I
damage.
push, yes, that's not enough for a crit. If I can push, try and get a crit, I think I'll do
We're,
that.
we're all getting quite low on our hit points, so it's probably
I'm
good to try and
quite
finish
high
the
on my
fight.
darkness points.
I'm
Yeah.
pushing, then have a darkness point.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay, that's
5,
another
6, 7,
2
8.
successes. So I've got 4 successes.
4 successes. You can have a. You can
So-
do 3 points of damage and have a crit, and
3
the damage gets through his armor.
3 points of damage and a crit. So the crit, then I shall go black first. 45. It's a crit.
Shot him in the face.
You shoot him in the face.
Break his nose.
Roll a d6 for me, please.
5.
5. He is down
Good.
and may bleed out. Okay.
that's my
Ocean, you
actions.
can't have a go. So, Phil, there is now one guy shooting from behind here.
Hmm.
One guy, I think, still up here.
I think so.
He's-
That's the
yeah,
one that,
he's the
that
guy
shot out
shooting
at
me.
Ocean.
Yeah.
Ocean.
Mm.
So yeah.
And a lot of people
Ocean.
going.
If I need to
Phil!
refresh my command every round, does that command from the last round still stand?
I don't know. While people are still shooting at that one, I think it does.
Okay.
I don't know
Mm.
whether you, I mean, you can change
I'm
it.
not sure if I would get no, but I'm wondering. Well, first of all, do I get a bonus if I'm also shooting at him, or does that only?
No, you don't get
other
bonus other people.
That's what I thought. So,
Okay.
I will shoot at that guy.
The guy in the corner over here.
Yes. So hang on. Range combat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 success. I'm going to pray because that's the way we do it. 2, 3 successes
Darkness points are stacking up.
with an accelerator pistol. I forgot this. I was going to do that as a ranged shot, by the way. Sorry, as a aimed shot. If that's okay.
Yeah. That's all your time.
Yeah, so it's still 3 successes.
3 successes.
Yep, and that's with damage 2, crit 1.
Damage 2, crit 1.
So
So
I would
damage
like to-
3. Yep, get through his armor.
Crit him.
yeah, crit him.
Crit.
Okay, black. It's 10s. 52.
52. Broken neck.
I thought you'd
He's
say
out.
nose then.
Shit.
21
Excellent.
is broken nose, not 50 something.
It just sounds full, wouldn't it? I think 9 different things with a broken nose, just a different impact.
Yeah.
Right. Keriff, There's a guy shooting at you, taking a bead at you. He missed last time.
Right, and he didn't run. Okay, I thought he ran.
Oh no,
through,
he
okay.
did because
No, one of them ran, but Tony shot him.
No, there are two guys running past.
Well, they're both running.
One guy
Yeah.
took a wild shot at him early on,
Yeah.
and the other one is taking a careful bead from here.
Right, okay. And that's the only guy still standing, right?
As far as you're
So-
aware, but he's not giving up.
Yeah. Well, let's try to.
Let's help him give up.
1, 2.
Two successes.
Yeah. Well, nah. Let's pray.
Pray.
Yeah.
13 darkness.
Shit, only one. So 3.
3 successes.
3 successes. So 4 damage and 1 crit if I get through.
And that all goes through.
So.
And your crit.
Oh, for fuck. Snake eyes.
11.
Oh.
Have you knocked the wind out of him?
Yeah. What you have done, Keriff, is allowed Ghazi to do another really heroic kill by having Tony stunned.
You've delivered a critical cuddle at the time of need.
Yeah.
But it's teamwork.
So what did you actually get?
Yeah, it's Snake
11.
Eye, 11. Yeah.
Okay. Oof. He goes. But yeah, he's not quite down. He is stunned for 1 turn.
Helps.
Ghazi,
Very nice. So if he's stunned, can
you
I
+3.
walk
You're
up behind him
also
and
behind
finish him
him,
up?
so you can stab him if you want.
I would like to, yes.
Best that I suggest you do that then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So +3, did you say?
Yeah. Do you want to pray? 14 darkness.
What's 1 extra gonna? What difference is that gonna make?
And you prayed to the dancer, didn't you? Yes. So this will be two extra.
So I get another
so-
2 on top as well.
Yeah.
Still not amazing considering the number of dice I rolled. That's 3.
3 with your Durasword though.
Yeah, 2 damage
And a crit.
and
Roll
1
dice.
crit. Yeah.
Sprained ankle. Go on, Neil.
Debilitating cuddle.
Neil, what did your dice roll?
11.
He goes.
He is stunned for another turn, though, so you get another chance in a moment.
Oh, dear.
So we all get to stand around him and have a go at trying to kill him when he's lying down.
So is
This is not me this time.
Is it my turn now? Because he doesn't. They don't have an action.
Yes, it is, I guess.
Okay.
I've
I'm
avenged
gonna
your
move
bloody
round
nose,
and
Ossian.
I'm going to shoot him.
Well, Tony goes first, doesn't he?
No, I go first.
Ocean goes for me.
I've got the
Ocean
high
goes
agility,
first. Okay.
yeah.
So you saunter around here. All this
Do my
guy's
fast
swaying.
action, and I'm going to shoot him.
Shoot him in the head.
Do I get +3 because he's stunned?
Yeah, might as well. Put him out of his misery.
Yeah. This is how you do it, Ghazi. Okay, have a darkness point, Matt.
Oh, that's how you do it, is it?
In full pay for this.
This isn't how you do it. I do 2 points of damage, but I only get 1 success.
Those 2 points of damage probably take him out. Yeah.
Okay.
He's unconscious. You can question him later. Right. It's 10 to 11. Let's finish this off.
And let's check this place out.
And yeah,
I am
and see
going-
who's in the cages.
Mm.
Okay, so yeah, in the cages. Are you all going over there?
I'm going to go and check
yeah.
the pods, what those pods are that they're
Okay.
firing out into space.
So let's do. So who's with the pods and who's with the?
I'm going to go to the pods, but the first thing I'm going to do is look at those explosives and see if I can defuse them or turn them off.
Okay, so you're looking at those
'Cause
explosives.
we don't want somebody else doing it, do we now? Suddenly blowing the whole thing whilst we're still here.
Give me a moment. Last resort. They're quite complex. It will take you 2 slow actions to do technology tests on them to disarm them. A failure means they will blow straight away.
Oh, shit.
Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll leave them alone then. I hope
Can
for
we
the
tell?
best.
Do they look like they're about? Can we tell? Is there like a timer on them? Can we? Are they about to blow imminently anyway, or can we not tell?
You think they're triggered by something? They've got a little transmitter receiver in, Dave.
Okay.
While you're inspecting those, though, is everybody going over to where the cages are?
I'm going over to where the cages are.
Yeah, I think so.
It's just me stood by the explosives. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no, I'm running for the exit as fast as I can.
I've got this radio transmitter. I don't know.
What does this button do?
Okay, so in the cages, you find the whole place reeks of excrement because there's no toilets or even buckets for them to pee into. There are 5 corpses that you didn't particularly see earlier on, and there are 6 living people.
Do I recognize any of them?
None of them are Noon.
No.
Noor.
Or any of them the emissary?
Or the emissary.
Including the corpses?
Including the corpses. Can you take 1 mind point for having to investigate that?
Okay.
I'm turning you.
I think I want to go into what they're calling the temple.
Okay, that is a temple. You've got here an icon of the judge, and here you've got prayer mats.
There's nothing else in there.
Well, obviously the judge in his martyr form.
Okay, if there's nothing else in there, then I will.
I didn't say there was nothing else in there.
I'll keep looking.
Do you have culture?
You're asking me if I've got culture?
Yeah.
Of course I haven't got culture.
Okay. You can't understand
Nor
it.
does my character.
It's all in old Zolossian.
Keriff comes strolling over and...
Keriff, I command you to work out all this.
What's this you got here?
Don't know, words and stuff. It's a funny language.
Okay, you find a scroll there, which you can read.
Magic missile.
Do you read it out in loud?
Yes.
It's a Zolossian prayer book honoring the martyr and the prophecy of the return of darkness. A more complete version than one cited. So let me not say that. Let me say, there will come a time when mankind returns to darkness once more, when the unworthy speak without tongues, when sister betrays sister, when the light of peace nourishes the servants of darkness, when brother kills brother, only they who live in the darkness will see the light.
Yeah, we heard that before, didn't we?
But then that guy was saying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tony, you've also heard that before on the recording that Brother Ramas made of something that Noor said, or something similar to it.
probably wander off halfway through you reading that because I'm not overly spiritual. And come over to where the stasis beds are.
Where the
Number
what
10. Number 10. So just to the
here.
yeah.
So you can see these go into the pods, basically. They're putting people in stasis. They're shooting them out of the pods, or putting them in the pod.
Putting them into space.
Are they occupied?
And they are just checking. Give me a moment. They are unoccupied.
Okay. Is the pod that's on at the loading kind of gantry?
Yeah. So these have been sliding along here.
Yeah.
You think in the time that you've been just before you arrived and in the early actions, they shot one out of here,
Right.
and you think they might have shot another one out beforehand.
Are any of the pods that are remaining, do any of them have stasis pods in them?
No. So they kind of
so that one, they haven't loaded one
they
up.
roll along here. They put a stasis. They put one of these people in the stasis pod.
Okay.
Do these pods have any sort of automated guidance on them? Anything that says where they're going?
Yeah, maybe. Give me a moment.
Can I use technology to have a look and see what their instructions are?
I'm sure they told me about this. I can't remember if it's a technology role or I know it says where they are or where they're pointed at. Give me a moment. Oh, God. There we go. Not where you'd expect to find it. Datagen is required to extract the coordinates in the pod.
Okay, that's no good for me.
I can have a look then. I've got a bit of datagen skill. Anyone else? Does anyone else?
While we're doing this, I'm going to be monitoring these devices. And if I think there's anything that suggests they're receiving any kind of information, I'm going to try and disarm them.
Okay.
Keriff can walk over to the
I'm
woman.
at this point going to spend 2 darkness points. And there's 6 of you.
5 of us.
Keriff, you of course always keep an eye on your fellow Zolossians. Even you though are surprised, knowing the zealotry of Zolossians generally. Even you're surprised when from the enormous lake of blood there is here, up staggers the deacon, one hand on her stomach, one hand on her face sticky with blood. And she has the righteous dogma talent. No, not righteous dogma. She has, the way of the martyr talent, which is that she can get up with an additional 5 hit points and mind points. But she's bleeding to death. She's got about seconds to live. So all she does is she says, "For righteous victory in the shadow of the martyr," into her throat mic. At which point things go bang.
Ouch.
Dave.
I might be broken here, guys, at best.
You managed to avoid the blast.
Okay, do I see it winking?
You're
in
watching
dusk
it
at the
so
moment?
much, you're expecting a sort of trigger. You dive behind one of these status pods. Keriff, you might have been kind of close to the other one.
Yeah.
Because you were watching her and she went hit. But you also managed to avoid the blast. Blast rules.
But
They're shit.
They are shit.
However, they're 10-kilo charges and they've blown the airlock and the hangar gate.
Run.
Everybody else. So, Phil, you're fine at the moment. Tony, you're fine. Neil, you're fine. We have explosive decompression happening, which I know doesn't happen according to science, but air is rushing at great speed out of this thing. Where's my other book?
I think we've just lost Dave out of the airlock.
Explosive decompression, that's not where explosive decompression is. It's at page 57. You lied. Oh no, I see. Page 57 of here.
It's discussed in
Everybody
core
make
rulebook on
a
99.
-2 dexterity test.
-2.
-2.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. If you want to move while the air's rushing out, you must make a -2 dexterity test. If you want to grab onto something for dear life, you test force at -1.
I'll grab onto something for dear life then.
I'll move.
Oh, fuck's sake. Rerolling. Can I reroll or not? No.
You
not
can
a-
re-roll if you're
I'm
praying.
not sure I can.
It's a dexterity test. It's a skill
test.
Okay.
Or
One
force.
success.
In fact, it's not a dexterity test. It's a force test, which is a skill
Yeah.
test.
Skill test.
Okay, one success.
So we can do force at -1 or dexterity at -2, did you say?
If you want to move, dexterity at -2. If you want to just grab onto something, force at -1.
In case we missed it, Dave, we're undergoing explosive decompression.
Yeah, I heard that. I was going through my own little version of explosive decompression, so I had to run to the loo.
Please, no more details, Dave.
Sorry.
Otherwise, I'll say you are sucked into space.
More information than you might want on the YouTube stream.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay. It's the same number of dice for me either way, which is 2.
Yeah, I'm just hanging on.
I'm hanging on.
And I'm pushing. And I get 1 success. So have a darkness point, Matthew, from me.
Thank you.
But I do get
well,
1 success on my 2 dice.
So you got 1 success.
Yes.
Yeah, you are. You know, did you feel your fingers are slipping, but you're holding on.
I'm also going to hold on.
So who's gone where? So Phil's clinging on.
Yeah.
Tony's clinging on. Neil.
I'm clinging on, and I also got 1 success.
Okay, excellent. So clinging on. Keriff, what are you doing?
I'm moving, and I got 2 successes.
And where are you moving to?
Well, out.
Mhm.
Down south.
Out of the room generally.
Yep.
Give me a moment.
Are both of the airlocks here destroyed? Is there basically a gaping hole?
Well, they're
where-
both damaged. You could repair them with
Okay,
a slow action -1 technology.
But I've got to roll to hold
Okay.
on first.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, can I change my? I thought everything was blown open, so it was.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
I was. Yeah.
So then I
can
could
change
move.
yours.
Well, I then I would try to move to somewhere where I can try to fix something.
Okay. Cool. Yes. So, do you have technology?
Yes.
Keriff? Okay. So, if you give a dice to Dave, Dave, do you want to hold on and then see whether you can?
Yeah, I think the chances of me holding on are quite slim. I'm pushing.
Okay.
No,
So many darkness points.
I've only got 2 dice. I got no successes.
Okay. So you are being sucked out.
Ocean.
What was that you were saying about explosive decompression?
Yeah, it's going to kill me one way or the other.
Shouldn't have had the curry.
It was just the beer. It wasn't. It was a number 1 explosive decompression, not a number 2. So it's all right. If we had any.
Well,
watchers
show you what,
left.
shall we leave that as a cliffhanger?
Dun dun dun.
Well, whether I had a curry last night or not.
No.
That's probably why it is getting quite late, isn't it?
Yeah. And we will.
As long as next week it's not like 10 seconds. Oh, Dave, you're dead.
We'll see whether you're dead and rolling up a new character or something in the midweek, maybe. But we'll leave it in suspense
Cool.
for our visitors, viewers, if there's anybody left.
We have, I think, 4 left.
Yeah, that's
4.
excellent. Epic determination to watch this rubbish.
Good old Toner. Okay. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. And we will have a bit of a regroup on the Discord about exactly how and when we meet again. We might not do it next week, I guess, because I was expecting to finish. I wasn't expecting this cliffhanger ending to actually be a cliffhanger ending.
Is there a reason why we shouldn't meet next week, or is this?
Well, I've got to think what happens when you're getting sucked into space. Let me.
I have 30 seconds before I get rescued by the Heart of Gold.
And everybody else in the room, as it were, you're happy to meet next week if we do that?
Yeah.
I've got nothing on.
Cool. Okay. So something did go terribly wrong.
What a surprise. I thought that was going quite well there until.
Yeah. And we shall meet next week. Meanwhile, I will say thank you and goodbye to any viewers we've still got with us.
Yeah, thank you.